All right, Shalom. Believe we're live. I'm going to share my screen and test everything out. All right. So just bear with me just for 1 second. Bear with me just for 1 second. You can mute that. I like the way that is. All right. Well, this will work. All right. Shalom, Makim. How about Shem Yashar Brakathum? Khan. All right. So I'm going to go jump right in the spirit. I'm going to set my screen up real quick. And Mapatazah, go straight to the lesson. This is going to be a long one, so I'm going to have to do this in parts. So don't get discouraged. It's like, oh, shit. It's going to be a 5-hour. No, it's not one of the marathons. But it's going to be in depth. And Mapatazah, I'm going to do it over a couple of different periods. I doubt if I get to all my scriptures. Just don't see it happening. So let's see. I'm going to go start off with my first one, and then I'm going to set it up. You know how we do. Actually, 1-5. Slovakia. So I need to go there. All right. So that's on deck. All right. Let me set my camera, and then we're gonna be all good to go. All right. So Shalom, Makim. How about Shem Yashar Brakathum? For you all who are already tuning in, set this up, and then we should be on and popping. And you brothers who already joined in, Shalom Mach, Yakia, Shapatya, to the spirit and party. How about Shem Yashar? If the spirit hits you all, feel free to call in if the spirit is, moving. All right. Matter of fact. Oh shit. That's cool. All right. So I don't like that. All right, so Shalom. For the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out, prophesying the return of the Most High and His heavenly Son. All praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, the Great Millstone, and GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and truth and sincerity. No further ado, this is Brother Uriah from Gmschicago. I'm going to go straight into a lesson. A lot of times we go into lessons and we talk about the year of death and destruction, cussing out scoffers, and talking about Esau exposing the microchip, the mark of the beast, and things of that nature. And then sometimes we have lessons that is showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. As a matter of fact, before I start, I'm going to one of my favorites right now. Is Acts 20, 26, or 27. Paul said, "For I have not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High." All right. Part of the counsel is the bad, what's going down, the ugly, our wretchedness, our flaws, and so forth. But then some of the counsel is the hope and the beauty of what we're striving for. And the name of this lesson, as you see, the kingdom will be absolutely amazing. All right. The kingdom will be absolutely amazing. And it's almost there are no words. The kingdom will be ineffable. All right. For those who don't know what the word ineffable means, we'll go look it up. All right. Ineffable. Right. Beyond expression. Too great for words. Inexpressible. From Old French, ineffable, or directly from the Latin, ineffabilis, unutterable. from in, not or opposite of, and effabilis, speakable. So basically, not speakable. All right, it's no words to really the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to be. All right, and the closest we can get to it is ineffable, and through the scriptures, which He's given us clues. And if you can think of, what we can think and meditate of, it's going to be greater than that. And the proof of that is Sirach. He'll far more exceed. All right. He'll far more exceed. As a matter of fact, I gotta get that scripture real quick. Left my book bag in the car, but it's all right. I got another one. We'll go to Sirach. I think it's the 43rd chapter. All right, this is Sirach 43 and 29. The Lord is terrible and great and marvelous is His power. When you glorify the Lord, exalt Him as much as you can, for even yet will He far exceed. And when you exalt Him, put forth all your strength and be not weary, for you can never go far enough. So when we're exalting the Lord, even exalting the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we're never going to go as far as we can go to really accurately break it down. But through the clues that the Lord has given us, we can get close to it. Okay, so no further ado, I'm jumping right into it. Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which ye will not believe, though it be told you. All right. So the Most High said it right there, man. Look, I'm about to do a work in your days that you're not going to believe, though it's being told you. The Lord's about to take down Esau. He's going to take down the 2/3, and He's going to elevate the 1/3, and He's going to elevate the 144,000 of the 1/3, and give them power and give them the strength, and through the angels and the angelic forces of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, take Esau down and set up the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be so beautiful, so marvelous, so amazing that even though we're telling you, even though we know it, it's still going to be like, God, wow, damn, this is amazing. I can't believe it, even though we're seeing it. All right. So how much more than the kingdom? All right. All right, that's the preparation for the kingdom, the prelude to the kingdom. Now, when the kingdom comes, it's even more amazing than that. All right, so let's go look at some of the clues of the amazingness that's about to happen. All right, Isaiah 6 and 4. For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard nor perceived by ear, neither hath the eye seen, O power, beside thee, what He hath prepared for him that waiteth for Him. On your own, walking down just walking down the street, they're not thinking about the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're not thinking about the gloriousness of the Most High. If you tell them about heaven, they think about the rapture and floating up to a white Jebus with blonde hair and blue eyes, sitting up there saying, head covered and everything. Come to me, rise up into the sky, and we're going to go into outer space, some ethereal place, and just live forever and never and never and never and never. That's some bullshit, man. All right? Ain't no damn rapture the way they teach it. They don't have a clue what the Lord is about to do, and they don't have a clue what the kingdom is going to be about. All right. But the Lord says that he will give you clues. He will give you the keys. He'll give you the understanding. So then he gives us a glimpse of the kingdom. And from the little glimpse that we get, we can see that it's amazing. It's amazing. Watch these scriptures, bro. All right. John 14:2. In my Father's house, this is Yahweh Shai talking, are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also. I go, ye know, and the way ye know. Why? Because his sheep hears his voice. All right. And if we hear the voice of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, we obey the voice of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and we follow him. And we followed him. He already ascended through the throne on the right-hand side of the living power and has got his angelic glory. And that's what we're fighting for and what we're striving for. All right. And he said, I got many mansions for you. Those mansions, now we think of a mansion, you might think of an opulent mansion. We can go into Google and put in mansions. Mansions. And to see what images they'll pop up for the images of mansions. All right. Now you'll look like, wow, that's beautiful. That's amazing. That's a beautiful mansion. Oh, wow. And wow. And wow. Right. And they're pretty tight. All right. Now you can look at all these man-made mansions down here and on earth right now. And that'll let you know that the mansion of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and the mansions that he claimed for us is going to be more breathtaking than this shit. All right. They'll pale these pale in comparison to the mansions that we're going to receive in the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. At first, if we're going to have our own land and we're going to have our own mansions, our own castles, all right, our own thrones, all right, and that's thus saith the Lord, all right. He said, when Peter asked, what shall we get? The Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai told him, you all will be sitting on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, this is Matthew 19:28. Yahweh Shai said unto them, verily I said unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. All right. So the Lord said it, man. We're gonna have our own. We're gonna have mansions, everlasting life, eternal immortality. All right. So yeah, this makes that right there makes it speechless for me. I want to live forever. All right. I want to sit on the throne. I don't want to be ruling shit. You know what I'm saying? And those mansions are going to be greater than these. Whatever you've seen in the planet, these mansions ain't shit compared to what we're going to see in the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. But then on another level, all right, the mansions also refer to these stars and these planets and this universe and this galaxies. Most High hasn't started to populate the galaxies yet, man. Why? Because they've got to establish righteousness and the ruling authority. Then Yahweh Radazah, he said Israel should be like the sand of the sea. Well, how many seas are there and how many sands are there? There's billions and billions and trillions of sand. So we don't have trillions of Israelites on this planet. All right. That lets you know we want to populate the universe. And part of those mansions are these heavenly bodies that are out in these planetary bodies waiting to be inhabited. All right. So it's more grandiose than what we can even imagine. All right. So moving on. I want those mansions. I want that through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But let's look a little bit more into this kingdom that the Lord, these mansions that the Most High has created in the city, all right, the kingdom of heaven, Yasharallah. Revelations 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And don't get it twisted. There's not going to be the earth as we know it today that we're on to evaporate, disintegrate, and disappear. No, it's be renewed. All right. If you go into the words in Revelation 21:1, that new means refreshed. All right. Basically, especially new, especially in freshness. All right. So it's kind of refreshed. All right. Because right now it's dirty and it's filthy as fuck. All right. It's bloody. This whole, we have to destroy this place. There's too much wickedness and demons down here. It has to be totally renewed, totally refreshed. All right. So it said, I saw a new heaven and a new earth. All right. Verse 2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So New Jerusalem, that's Israel. Now, there's already Israel over there. And there's already Jerusalem over there. The Lord's got to get a new one cleaned up. He's going to nuke that one over there through ICBM nuclear missile fires, all right, and the chariot fire of the Lord. And he's going to cleanse it and then bring down a new land on top of it that is clean, pristine. We're going to go into it, all right? And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High shall be with them and be their power. We're going to have access to, this is one of the greatest things in heaven that we're going to have. Access to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, in the person, in the flesh, in face to face with Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. That's joy unspeakable. Matter of fact, I got to pull that scripture up. Joy unspeakable and full of glory. That's a joy unspeakable. All right. That's a joy unspeakable. All right. This is 1 Peter 1:8. Whom having not seen ye love. Right now we haven't seen Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai in the flesh. All right. But we believe him. We believe his words. Same path that he walked, going through the same shit he went through, the persecutions in the flesh, persecution of the mind, persecution of the spirit, in every single way, every single day. Lord said, whom having not seen, we love him, we hope in him, we trust in him. Though now you see him not, yet believing, obeying, and following and trusting, ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls. All right. This is a joy unspeakable. There's no way to really express it in the fullness of expression and accuracy of the actuality of what it is. All right. We want the kingdom, man. We want it bad. We want it now, but we have to wait till the Lord give it to us. All right. Back to Revelation 21:3. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. You know, that makes me think of David when he said, see, presence. I don't know if I butchered it. Yeah, I butchered it. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, I know, not. I'm combining to they. Yeah, this is sad. It's like it is in his presence, but at Psalms 84:9, behold, O power, our shield, and look upon the face of thine anointed. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my power than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. But we want to spend not only a day in his courts, but we want to have permanent access to the courts of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All right. We want to be in his presence, the presence of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All right. Revelations 21:4. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there should be no more death, nor neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things have passed away. And that's what we want. The kingdom ain't gonna be no more crying. Ain't gonna be no more Salaki, man. I'm going through some affliction. Could you lay hands on me? All right. It ain't gonna be spiritual demon. Oh Lord, Father, I'm going through the battle in Satan, Father. Please help me, Father. Name how about Shy. It ain't gonna be no more. Yes, sir. Oh yes, Mr. Finkelschmidt. Yes, yes. What can I do? It ain't gonna be no more of that shit. Ain't gonna be no. Bitch, did I tell you what the fuck to do? It ain't gonna be no more of that. All right. It's gonna be straight power. It's gonna be straight. We're gonna have glory. We're gonna be in the presence of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. We're gonna. It's gonna be no more crying, no more death, no more pain, no more suffering. All right. That's beautiful. That's man. I want that. All right. Let's jump down to verse 10. And he carried me away in the spirit to a great and high mountain and showed me that great city, the holy Jerusalem, descending out of heaven from the Most High, having the glory of the Most High, and her light was like unto a stone most precious, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. All right. I was at the city hall here in Chicago the other day, and I'm walking through the city hall, and I'm just looking at the marble and the granite and the artwork and the and all the details, and it's massive and it's huge and it looks so regal and shit. And I'm thinking about how shitty it actually looks, because with its regalness and its amazingness, it made me think of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in Matthew the 20, I think it's the Matthew the 24th chapter or 23rd. I'm about to just pull it up. The scripture when it says how they was marveling, there's not a stone that's going to. It's going to Matthew. I'm cheating. Pull it up. Now you go upstairs. Upstairs. All right. Salakia. Oh. Yeah, it was 24. Matthew's 24 and 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and the disciples came to him for to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And it's another gospel that broke it down more of how beautiful it was. And see if I can find it. Matter of fact, right? Okay, it's another one. It's in one of the Gospels, and he went out. Mark 13:1. And he went out of the temple. One of the disciples saith unto him, Master, see what manner of stones and what buildings are here. And Yahushua answers, says, see these great buildings. There shall not be left one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And they were beautiful temples back then, and beautiful buildings and beautiful artwork as we have now. This ain't shit. This looked like third world, third rate, second hand-me-down bullshit. The kingdom will be so amazing and so beautiful. It's ineffable. It's indescribable. And he'll give you the clues. Look at some of the clues of how great our kingdom is going to be. All right. Jumping down to verse 18, Revelation 21:18, and the building of the walls of it was of jasper. All right. So let's look at jasper real quick. All right. We looked at the mansions. Well, these mansions are not made in jasper, but let's look at the stone jasper. Stone. All right. That's a beautiful stone. Look at the artwork in that stone. That's a jasper. All right. We're gonna have our shit is gonna be lovely, gorgeous. All right. And it's different types of jasper, different colors, and different patterns that the Lord has created. The Most High did this. All right. Look at that. Look at the beautiful artwork in the Most High's jasper. All right. And this, like I said, it's different types. Right. Some of them We might have a throne in one kingdom, or one castle might be Exotica, like you see, or Ghost Eyes, or Cobra, and we have his righteous names, not the fucking crazy names Esau, you know. But this is going to be part of how our temple is going to look. All right, having the glory of the Most High, even like a jasper stone, clear as crystal. All right. Verse 18, and the building of the wall of it was as jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. Now we already know gold. All right, I'm still gonna pull it up. All right, gold, pure gold. All right, pure gold. He said we're gonna have, you know, streets of precious gold, gold and pure, not 99%, but Yahweh pure. All right, Yahweh Tahar. All right, that's how pure the gold is. And it said so clear and so pure. See, your Esau's gold only can get to 999.99%. No, we're going to have 1,000,000,000%, Yahweh percent pure. All right, that's something to look forward to. That's something to desire, man. All right, we want this kingdom, man. All right, let's keep going. Like he said, the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. Now I want to see that. All right. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper. So we saw that. And let's go back just to show it again. The first one is going to be the first foundation. The lower level is going to be of jasper. Which one, which color, I can't tell you. It's going to be one of the many variations of jasper, which is, I don't care which one it is. It's going to be better than granite, better than marble, better than all their shit that they came up with. It's going to be beautiful and perfect and polished and pristine. All right, no cracks in it. All right, pristine, perfect. All right. The second, sapphire. So let's take a look at the sapphire. Let's look at some of these, man. Because when you go into these scriptures, man, you gotta embody, you gotta see what the Lord is trying to show you. All right. Why would He tell us and give us examples? This is a sapphire stone. This is going to be actually part of the buildings of the temple and our mansions. All right. We're going to have access to. This is real wealth. If you try to, matter of fact, watch this. I'm open up price of a slab of sapphire. All right. If you want a slab, various okay, various size sapphire blue countertop granite slab. All right, $4,000. All right. Now, of course, you can get different 2 centimeters for a countertop sapphire blue. All right. Now that's granite. I didn't even want granite. I wanted actual sapphire. They giving me granite. I didn't say granite. But let's look at the sapphire granite countertop, just for a countertop, $4,000. We're talking about a building, a temple. It'll be worth millions and billions of dollars, man. And I don't even want to say dollars because that ain't real money. It's going to be worth so much you can't even, it's real riches, man. Real riches. All right. We'll have a whole foundation of a sapphire stone. All right. Let's keep going. The third, chalcedony. All right. Eighth, it's like I think brother was calling. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I didn't even hear my phone ringing. I think the brother wants to call in real quick, so let me double check with the brother. I'm gonna call you back, brother. And double check on what's going on with brother Yashuan, but all right. While I'm reaching out to this brother, let's look at the chalcedony. You know. All right. Another one, another layer. Chalcedony stone will be another layer of the temple. Look at that. How beautiful that is. All right. That's going to be a layer, another foundation of our temple, and for our buildings and our mansions. Man. All right. He'll call back through the spirit. If you were listening in, brother, call back. I got you. I wasn't paying attention to my phone. All right. Okay. Hey, shalom. Brother. Yes, sir. You want to join? You got something? You want to join in? Pardon me? Okay. All right, Khan, give me 1 second. Go ahead, brother. You on?
Hey, man, all praise to y'all about Shem Shine. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. I just wanted to call in because through the spirit, man, I was going to do a lesson, going into the precious stones. That's something to look forward to, a reason to fight, a reason to continue, on this path, because there's things in the scriptures that you read, they stick to you. You really want to live to see it. So, we use these things as stepping stones to fight and continue to fight, through the spirit. But man, what you're going through is beautiful because, we are people of, like when Jake get a lot of money, what do they buy? Diamonds.
That's right.
And it's only two dimensions to it. When you go into the things like you should look up black opal, brother. That's one of the most beautiful stones. I can't wait to get my hands on some black opal, brother. If you can look it up,
I'm looking it up as we speak, brother.
How that stone looks. I can't wait. And it's all sorts of dimensions. It's showing you that there's a creator. These rocks, these stones have energy as well, man. They're going to give off an energy of righteousness. Right. And we'll get all of that back in the kingdom of heaven, man. But our kingdom is going to be shining, man. We got a lot to look forward to. The elements being back, even the elements in the ground being back in their proper form is going to give the earth a glow. Because remember, before the sun, what did you have? You had light. What was that light? These precious stones, the things on the planet Earth that the Lord has set up, man. And it gives off an energy, it gives off a vibration. It's going to give off a light when it's back in its fullness. Like you're reading their Revelations, it said that it was likened to a glass, man. Like it's the city or the kingdom is going to have a shine to it, man.
That's right, brother.
You see what I'm saying? It's going to be an energy, an aura to it, man. And man, our people are so close-minded. They're not sitting and thinking about what we have coming, man. That's right, bro. They're playing games, but look what we have coming, man. No other philosophy, no other book promises this to us as a people, man. And then, man, we gonna be shining, brother. Like brothers don't understand. We gonna be shining. All of these stones, they gonna be in the fullness. Ain't gonna be no dull because Esau destroys the earth, by the way, to get these stones.
That's right.
We see the pictures of them, we see this and this and that, but really Esau blows up sections of the earth, messing up the ecosystem to get to a lot of these precious stones. But in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have access to it. It's going to be a part of our everyday life. You see, we're going to get this is a part of our culture, these things, man. So, hey, man, the Yahweh Chanel Shai, man, is beautiful, man. We got a lot coming. Did you look up the black opal?
It's on the screen as we speak, brother. And it's gorgeous.
Oh, man. It's glowing, man.
Man. And every person I see holding it is a cracker.
Yeah. And you get a little ass piece of that. It's going to cost you about $4,000 if you. And just in the kingdom, we're going to have access to just whole rooms full of that, man. Everything is going to be back in its order. Our room, man, we going to shine, man. That's all I wanted to call in and say through the spirit, man. Hey, that's beautiful you going into this because, man, I was going to go into the same thing. So I'm just going to do, land back off of yours, brother. So continue in the spirit, brother. And then maybe Yahweh shall be with you and shalom to all our Akim. It's sincere brothers and shalom, brother.
Hey, Thawada, brother, Thawada for calling in. And Yahweh Shem Shai Brakathum to you all out there in Dallas. And we'll wrap soon. Yahweh Shem Shai Brakathum. Kan shalom. And that's beautiful, man. And I've heard of opals. I don't think I've heard of a black opal, and if I had, I don't remember it. And I'm looking at it not right now, man. This shit is fucking amazing, man. This is absolutely stunning. I want my rock collection, my precious gem collection. You know what I'm saying? These are beautiful. I mean, it actually looked like they fabricated and not natural, and they're natural. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's power. He made it. Look at the artwork and details in some of these stones. That's just amazing. If I painted that on this, if I made a painting like that, people will buy it for thousands of dollars. If I made a big oil painting and I just copy that and he was so creative. Look at that. No, that's the Lord, man. Most High. This will look damn near like the night sky. You know what I'm saying? Like a starry night. All right. Some of this look like it's, man, it's like I can't even describe it. It's just beautiful. It's amazing. And the brother was right on point with that stone, my Lord. But but like Apostle Gabar says, we have to visualize the truth. We have to visualize and see and make pictures, because we think in pictures. We have to, when the Lord says like these scriptures, people will read it, the first foundation was jasper, the second sapphire, the third chalcedony, the fourth emerald, fifth sardonyx, sardius. No, I might want you. I ain't never seen a sardonyx or sardius or chrysolite. You gotta go see it. You want to go embody it so you can actually know where you're going. What are you fighting for? Are you fighting for the kingdom? And if you're fighting for the kingdom, what do you think the kingdom is? All right. Oops, not the one I want. So let's. I want to go through I want to go and continue to look at these different stones. All right. Like now, this was the chalcedony. All right. The next one on the list is emerald, which is absolutely my so-called birthstone. So I'm very familiar with the emerald, but yet have never touched one myself in real life. Emerald. Am I spelling it right? Yeah, I'm spelling it wrong. Emerald stone. All right. Here's a look at this. Now this one happened to show you prices of it. Look at that. For one little bitty stone, they're selling it for $10,000. This one, $146,000. This one, $41,000, $18,000, $52,000. All right. We're gonna have access to pure emeralds. And as the brother mentioned, I was going to say it, but I didn't. And the brother brought it out through the spirit. And you can see it on this, right? You say healing crystals. All these have healing powers. All of these have a vibration and actually are healthy for you. We are made in this flesh of the earth. These gems came from the earth, not only from the earth, but they've been compacted and hardened over time by the pressures of I don't even know how to scientifically break it down to you, but they'll tell you a diamond is made because of all the pressure. But all these stones are made underground to the earth and power of the Lord through hardening. All right, and it's full of richness and minerals of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and they give off energy. That's why if you buy different bracelets or different things, like I think of a brother Gmschicago who makes different bracelets, and they'll have different stones, and they'll have vibrating different positive, negative ions, so forth, to actually benefit your body. All right, this is going to be our kingdom. We're not going to even need it because we're going to have angelic bodies, and we're going to be in our full power. So but at the same time, man, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I want to see that foundation of the emerald. All right. And look how detailed and how diverse and how glorious an emerald is. Look at that. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai here, man. This is power right here, man. All right. And the Lord is amazing. All right. Let's keep it going. The emerald, the fifth sardonyx. So let's look up the sardonyx. All right. I don't know if you brothers ever done this before. I've done this before. It was been a long time ago, and the spirit got on me to to go into the kingdom and how beautiful it is and how glorious it's going to be. And, you know, I'm just following the spirit. Look at this. That's gorgeous. We're going to have a layer of this. Look at the beauty there. You know what I'm saying? I want some of these now. This is the sardonyx stone. We're going to have a whole foundation of the sardonyx stone. All right. And like the brother said, we can go into a room like, okay, heathens, go ahead and give me 10,000 pounds of sardonyx. Give me 10,000 pounds of such and such, and 10,000 pounds of chalcedony, 10,000 pounds of the black opal, and bring them over to the plantation. And that these fucking heathens are gonna do it, man. They're gonna sit there and how as we rolled stones on logs and rolled them over and built the pyramids, they're gonna build our kingdoms. They're gonna build our mansions. They're gonna build our palaces. You know what I'm saying? And after they're all built, I'm gonna find shit to build just to make them continue to work. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna take this one, move it down, and I'll build another one. Damn it. Man, this is gorgeous. Look at that. Tell me that's not beautiful. Tell me that's not gorgeous. All right. That's absolutely gorgeous. And that was made by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in his artwork. All right. Out of his mind, out of his spirit. All right. Let's see. What's the next one? The sardonyx, sardius. Let's look at the sardius. All right. I didn't even know I was going to really go into the stones like this, but it's the spirit, and the Lord wants us to see it. You know? Look at that. I mean, it looks like it's glowing. How does the stone look like it's glowing and it's a stone? Why? Because it has its own light. Like the brother said, it has its own vibration. All right? It has its own energy. Look at that. The stone looks like it's glowing, like literally glowing. Who wouldn't want a stone like that? Just as in their necklaces and so forth, but part of their whole their building, their mansions. All right. Yahweh Radazal have a different room, and they said the sardius stones is reflective of Judah. That's beautiful. And you could go into it and see the different tribes and the stones that represent the different tribes. All right. This is how beautiful. This is an example of the breastplate of the high priest. All right. This shows you that we're connected, man, to everything through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Man, it's this stuff like this blows me away. This gives me desire to serve the Most High even more and harder. You know what I'm saying? Because I want this. I want to please him, and I want to be in his presence. And I'm sick and tired of this fucked up place and all the trials and tribulations that we go through here, and the wickedness we see here. And nobody glorifying the Most High. No one cares about the Most High or his sons and daughters, except for the true sons and daughters of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. Whew. All right, sardius. Let's see what's the next one. All right. The seventh, the chrysolite. All right. So let's look at the chrysolite. Hey, shalom, Makia Bashim Yahushai. Yes, Hold on, so let me put you on. Yeah, you on now, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, shalom, the brother Mapatazah, man. Hey, I wasn't gonna call in because I'm just sitting here listening, and it's resonating in my spirit. I'm just sitting here like, man, this is prepared for us, man. And different scriptures popping in my head, you know, 2 Ezra 7, you know, Matthew 6, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, you know, wisdom brings to a kingdom. And I'm sitting here thinking like, this is prepared for us, man.
That's right.
And in order to get this, we gotta labor, man. That's the whole thing that was popping in my head. And I was, you know, calling in, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna call in. Then you mentioned you seeing all them stones makes you want to go harder, makes you love the Lord more. And once you said that, the spirit hit me like, hey, you gotta call in, you gotta call in. So I'm gonna start off with Wisdom of Solomon, the 6th chapter, and I'm gonna get straight to the point, the 20th verse. It says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
That's right.
If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, with us, Israel is meant to be kings. He said, I will make a nation of kings and priests. It says, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore. And what wisdom are we supposed to be honoring, man? We're supposed to be honoring these laws, statutes, and commandments when we get out of these scriptures. And when we say the law, statutes, and commandments, man, we mean the book in its entirety to the best of your ability, man.
That's right, brother. Just
because you up there without a line and with a beard on your face talking about shalom, man, don't make you a goddamn brother, man.
That's right, brother.
You know? A Jew is one inwardly, not one outwardly, man. You got to live according to this word. You got to desire this wisdom truly and hopefully, man, in order to get that prize that we see on the screen, man, that this elder brother show up, and the different precious stones, man. Hey, that black opal, oh my God, man.
I know. Yes.
This is Matthew 6:33. Straight to the point, it says, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you, man. So as long as we continue doing what we gotta do, man, all that's gonna be ours, man. The black opal, the sapphires, man. Hey, man, we don't see all that, man. Mapatazah, we continue on this path and do it to the end. Right. And I don't want to take you up. The last scripture I got is 2nd Esdras, the 7th chapter. This is 2nd Esdras 7, and I'll get straight to the point again. It says, I'm trying to verse 9. If this city, which the brother going into the kingdom of heaven, he just read Revelation 21 of how Jerusalem is going to look, how the cities in the kingdom going to look. This is 2nd Esdras 7 and 9. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion. So our portion is to go through this bullshit. It's to suffer these vain things. To suffer these afflictions and tribulations, man. These trials that we got to go through, man, in order to get that. Shit, that's worth it, shit.
That's right.
That's worth it. This is Romans 8 and 18, last scripture. I want to hold you up. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us, man. And not only the kingdom, but that glory we don't have on our actual bodies, Man, and all that is beautiful, man, especially those stones and just picture it, man. They call along my Yahweh,
That's right.
That's all I had. I don't know what you want to throw out there. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, thumb to you, brother. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, to you. Shalom.
Hey, Tuwada, brother, for calling in, bro. Just follow the spirit, bro. It's all beautiful. We're one body. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, brother. Shalom. Khan. Hey, like I said, any brothers, if the spirit jump on you, don't hesitate. It's all spiritual, all right? So I'm going to go through some more of these stones, and like I said, this is going to be a multi-part series. Mapatazah, because like I said, we've already been over an hour, and I haven't even gotten through not even a 10th of the lesson. There's so many scriptures that go into the kingdom, and I know we harp on the other things that are more pertinent as far as in identifying this thing or that thing, or particular who Esau is, that we're the Israelites, the mark of the beast, to the FEMA camps, the martial law, what's going current events, so many things and so many dangers and so many other parts of the ministry that take a precedent, take a forefront, but also our hope and desiring of the Most High and of the kingdom, and what it really means and entails, from what it looks like, what's going to happen, the daily operations, the gifts, the blessings, and different mechanisms within the kingdom. All that matters, all right? And we have to go into those parts of the truth as well. Like I said, starting off, we had not shunned to declare the whole counsel of the living power. We're fighting for something great, precious, all right? In order to get all this, that's why we're suffering. That's why we're going through what we're going through, all right? Now we're going to look at a couple more of these stones, and then we're going to keep it moving. I think we left off at the sardius. So we're gonna look at chrysolite, beryl, topaz, chrysoprasus, jassus, and the amethyst. And we're gonna go. While the brother was talking, I already lined them up. This one right here is the chrysolite stone, and as you see, it's badass. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely beautiful. All right. It's almost like the emerald, but it's lighter. It's not as dark green. All right. It's a lighter shade of green. And every time I think of green and emerald and so forth, I think of Yahweh Shai and his garment, because he had a green garment. You know, I think of his garment. All right. But that's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is, man. These are precious stones that we're gonna have access to, and not only we're gonna have. That's what our kingdom is gonna be made up of. All right. We are truly the rich. We are truly the elite. We are truly the creme de la creme. And that's a price to pay for it, which is why we are as at the bottom and have been at the bottom and been struggling and fighting and battling for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Because like the brother said, for something that great, you got to pay for it. And we're paying for it. All right. The next stone was the beryl. All right. And I believe the beryl in Daniel, you go look up, matter of fact, I was gonna put beryl, pop up. All right. Is described matter of fact, the spirit is so cold. I was speaking of the breastplates of the Levites and the priests. All right, I'll be there in one second, mama. Wait a minute. All right. But he was looking at the breastplates, and then you go look at the breastplates, you'll see, you know, the sardius, the topaz, the carbuncle, the sapphire, the emerald, the diamond, the ligure, the agate, the amethyst, the beryl, the onyx, the jasper. All right. It's who would not want to be and have access to all those precious stones. All right. They're like the chariots. He said like the chariots are a color of beryl. All right. And I think of Daniel, Daniel 10, and talking about let's see. All right. Daniel 10:5. Then I looked up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. So he had golden apparel. His body also was like the beryl, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet like to polished brass. All right, and the voice of the voice of his words like the voice of the multitude. And this angelic person was clothed with the body of beryl. All right, so this is that beryl, and that's that. It's type of a greenish. You know, was different types of beryl, different colors of beryl. All right, but there you go. That's, man, it's beautiful, man. We're gonna have access to that. All right, topaz. Look at that. Look at that. It is amazing. This is just gorgeous. Look at the artwork in the stone. The Most High is that great. All right. It's the topaz, the chrysoprasus stone. All right. Look at that. Almost like looking at the sea. You know. Look at that. It's just beautiful. All right. This is gorgeous, man. Look at that. Who would not want a foundation like that or access to that? All right. This is what we're fighting for, the kingdom, man. This is the Jason. Sit down, Nana. Look at this. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, man. Who doesn't want to be part of have the Jackson stone, right? And then the to my knowledge, this was the last layer, the 12th, verse 21, Slack, Revelation 21:20. And the 12th, the amethyst. All right. All right. Um, here's the amethyst. Look at that. Dark purple. Purple. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Beautiful. It's royal, regal. All right. Look at this. This is amazing. All right. This is a part. This is showing you the power of the Lord and His beauty of the Lord, and what we desire to have. Look at the artwork of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the imagination and the from the mind of the Lord, man. Amethyst, light and dark, dark purple. Which my favorite color is dark purple, like this at the top. But I deal with all that. I'll take them all. I'll just bring them on and just set them over there. All right, and that's why when one of the apostles made this purple, these stones right here. This is an agate that I was mentioning in Deuteronomy. All right. Oh, it was an Exodus, I think. But we want these stones. We want access to them. They're beautiful. They're glorious. They're amazing. All right. We're not going to have some plaster and brick building that crumbles and fades away. It's going to be angelic. All right. All right. Verse 21. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls, and every several gate was of one pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as if it was transparent glass. So wait a minute. Let's look at the pearl. All right. Let's look at the pearl. The gates of. Look at it. Pearls, man. All right. Gorgeous. You know. Opulent. Now he said of one kind, right? Let's go back to that real quick. 12 pearls. 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. So there's going to be different types of pearls. You have dark, you have blue, you have the cream that it looks like, all right? But there's different colors of pearls. But these were the gates are going to be pearly gates, you know, in different shades and different types, and the combination, how it's going to be. I want to see the intricate artwork and the how it's going to be. And I just know it's going to be beautiful because it's done by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be breathtaking. It won't be no letdown. All right. Matter of fact, here's different kinds of pearls right there. All right. Come on, man. We about to. It's the kingdom is. I don't know. I don't have no words, bro. All right. I just want it. All right. It's gorgeous. All right. And I like the black pearl too. Matter of fact, they have black pearls, and that's even more. Yeah, look at the black pearl, man. It's even more precious than the regular one, right? And harder to find and harder to come by. Look at that. Who wouldn't want that? Pearly gates, gates of pearls, right? Wow. Look at these pearls, man. This is the wealth this is riches beyond compare. All right. Verse 22, and I saw no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. So there you know, we'll be in the presence of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So I got way more through the Spirit. Like I said, I hadn't even begun to even go through all these scriptures. And what I have here was not even the rest of what's all on my list right here. So through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, I don't want to keep it too long, and this is just a deep topic, so I'm going to Yahweh go into it a little bit more on another time. I have no other choice. All right. Before I go though, I want to go see some of the comments, see if anybody some scriptures out here. Oh man, I forgot to appoint somebody at the roaches came up in here and everything. Shit, y'all supposed to tell me. I would have gave somebody the hammer, man. Um, yeah, spirit. Andre's sources, spiritual powers. That's going to be a great work. I can't wait for spiritual powers. We're going to go in. That's another um, the kingdom. The kingdom will be absolutely amazing. That's another part of it. All right. It's a lot into it. See, now look, this is how wicked these fucking scoffers are. 17 thumbs down, of course, by the Avenger for Yahweh Shai and his cronies and the rest of these fucking wicked niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the kingdom will be absolutely amazing. All the beautiful things of the kingdom. Oh, thumbs down. Who's going to hate on that? The wicked. That's why they're not going to get access to what we will have access to, man. All right? They're not going to have the access to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. All right? They're not going to be in the inner sanctum of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, the VIP of the VIP. All right? Fucking demonic niggas, man. Yeah, Yowana Banyamyan Kodash said, our kingdom is going to shit on all other empires. That's right, brother. Now, I mean, it won't even be in the same kid. Nothing will be even comparable. All right. Yeah, that black opal was the bomb. And yeah, Yaki, he peeped off them too. Like 17 thumbs down on the kingdom being amazing. These scoffers have no hope. Niggas are just niggas. And that's right, brother. That's why the Most High is gonna kill their ass, man. Yeah. Yadizak said, forever it's gonna be so fun, for lack of a better term. Yeah, because there's really no terms that we can use that's gonna be good enough. Yep, yep. Haters, man. That's just a damn shame. Right. Um, that's right. Let's see. Right. Hey, wow, we got GMS is Sanaloa, Mexico. He said, I don't understand English, but Shalom. I wish now. Hey, we're gonna have all that in the kingdom, man. We're gonna have the fullness of languages. We'll know every single language. We'll be perfect in every language. We'll have perfect power. All right. He left Matthews 18 and 24, for where two or three are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them. That's right. And that's the thing. We're going to be all gathered in the midst of how about Shemiyawashai, in the presence of his courts, man. It's great. Right? That's right. That's right. All right. So, I mean, I got more, but through the spirit of how about Shemiyawashai, this will just end up being the first episode of the kingdom will be absolutely amazing. Yahweh Radazah, it will be a little series until the completion of that series through the spirit. And I'm looking forward to more of those. But it's been on for a little bit over an hour now, and I got to get ready for camp and the brothers and eat and take care of stuff. So I don't even want to stop because I'm so hot in the spirit right now over this topic. And I'll just share a real brief, a little testimony. When I was putting this lesson together, I started last Sunday, almost a week ago, and I wrote down a whole collection of let's see, different scriptures that would different points to for the lesson. I was and then while I was writing down, I was in a public place and I had it was on the table, and I didn't walk away for no more than a minute or so. I came back, it was gone. Nothing else was missing. It was just gone. And I was like, what the fuck? Sat there and took my notes for my lesson, and it just vexed the shit out of me. But it was just the hardships we go through sometimes to put these lessons together. And I was like, well, if the spirit is on me to really put it out there, he'll give it back to me. And then the Most High did. He gave it back to me. Not only did he give it back to me, but he gave me even more. And now I see it's so heavy of a lesson, which I didn't know. I thought it was going to be bam, 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 but it's nothing to the Lord. It's spiritual. And the spirit, it does what it wants to do. So just following the spirit, all right? So I'm gonna end up right now, and Yahweh Radazai, we're gonna have to pick it up another time. And I'm looking forward to the next lesson on this. And brothers, I hope you all chime in, join in, and so forth. To the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, brought a thumb to all you Akim. I want to say all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles out in New York at Great Millstone, the GMS. Honors to all Akim around the planet, lifting up the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in truth and sincerity. With that, we're going to say shalom, and until next time, shalom. Abad Baba.